Marie Walker-Riddle, and I'm here with Lisa Froment, and I just met her at the Home Business Summit today, and she has a very touching and empowering story to share with us. And one of the reasons I want to talk to her about this is because I just had my first mammogram, and I am 46 years old. So there's a lot to be said with early detection and checking yourself. And as a mom and a parent, sometimes we forget about taking care of us. And it's really important for us to kind of remember that. We're important too in our kids' lives and our families' lives. So I'm so happy you're here and I get to interview you, and I'm just touched by what you had to say. And I teared up. I've seen a video of you. You're a musician, and tell us a little bit about what you do besides being a musician, and basically tell us a little bit about your family.
I have 3 kids. I own a hair salon. I'm a hairdresser. Oh geez, so much, like just really busy person, just all over, scattered all over. I started working for L'Oreal Paris. I was getting trained to be a color tech, to go into other salons and teach them how to use color and all that fun stuff, and with my band as well, and you know, just
so you're on the go mom.
Too busy.
Very on the go mom.
Really busy.
Okay. And you're a single parent, you said, correct? Yeah. Okay. And one of the things, as you and I talked about, you know, you didn't really regularly check yourself, right? And I think that's something that happens, right? Moms, we forget.
Yeah, and the thing is, when I got diagnosed, like, keep in mind, I'm 30 now, but I was 29 when I got diagnosed with breast cancer. So I don't know about the States, but in Canada where I live, the doctors will not give you a mammogram until you hit, I believe it's 40.
Okay, that's the same here, actually, unless you have kind of a pre-existing condition where they would say yes.
And see, the thing is, too, I'm the only one in my family. Like, I have, you know, my grandmas, and I got a lot of aunts and cousins, and I'm the only one out of everybody that has it.
Right.
So it can happen to you. Like, you're not immune.
Right.
You gotta check, because I didn't. And by the time they found it, like by the time I found my lump, it was bigger than an egg. It was huge. And it didn't hurt.
Right.
I didn't feel a thing. I was just tired.
Right.
That's all. So you have to check. You have to check.
So for first-time people that are going in to get a mammogram, what was your? And I mean, I had an impression, but what was your impression when you went in? I mean, you knew you had something there. So were you really worried? Were you worked up? I mean, what was your state of mind at that time?
Denial.
Okay.
Honestly, denial. 29 years old. Yeah, okay, something, open me up, take it out, whatever, right? Let me go on with life. So, but no, I was in denial. I was actually going tanning in stand-up booths, and I tied my hair up above my head, and I saw something sticking right out. I didn't even have to touch it. I saw it with my eyes. It was really big. So I went straight to Emerge, and she laid me down on the stretcher, the bed, and she's like, "Oh, you definitely have something there." I said, "You think?" You know? Yeah. So the next day they had me come in, and it started with an ultrasound. Usually you get an ultrasound done before mammogram.
Right. Okay.
So did the ultrasound, and the lady had her boss come in to take a look at it. Maybe she was new. And then they rushed me from there right away to mammogram. I never seen the mammogram in my life. I'm 29 years old. Like, what is that? Just do what I'm told. So did the mammogram, and then they rushed me right away to MRI.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and they did a CAT scan. Like, it was all done within half an hour. Like, it was boom, 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 boom.
So you didn't really get enough time to really research anything. I mean, like, see, from what, you know, going through the mammogram process and also having an ultrasound.
I didn't know I was going for that day. Yeah, I was like, it's like, what, where, what? Oh, follow you? Okay.
Yeah.
You know.
And you and I kind of talked about, you know, when you are young and when you don't have a family history of cancer, you get this kind of blind, if you will, blinders on. Well, it's not in my family. It's not going to happen to me. you know, and it's kind of sad.
It is, because by the time we found it, I'm like between stage 3-4, right? So they took out 17 lymph nodes, and they were infected.
Right.
So I did the radiation, chemo. I'm still on a form of chemo right now, and I take pills every day. I will be for the next 5 years.
Okay.
So it's the process.
What did you elect to have done exactly? I mean, as far as your breasts.
I wanted a double mastectomy.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know what a mastectomy means, it's when they go and they don't just remove your lump. If they just remove your lump, that means it's a lumpectomy. But a mastectomy is when they remove your whole breast. And that's what I did on my left side.
Okay.
I wanted both of them gone, but they wanted me to heal faster. So they said, well, we'll just remove the one first so you can heal faster, because I needed to start chemo right away.
Okay.
So it would have taken longer for me to heal from both sides.
Okay.
So I still have my other right breast, but that's going to be removed in the near future.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And as far as your kids, I mean, obviously this is such a tough thing to deal with. I mean, seriously, your kids are young. I mean, you kind of get through that, especially as a mom, and I know you care about your kids because I can tell all about you about that. I mean, and I saw the video, and my God, my heart goes out. But what's your mindset right now? Do you like, did you do a will? Did you write stuff out and think, gosh, what am I going to do with my kids? I haven't planned. You're 29 years old. Shit. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of go through that.
Oh yeah, I did all that. I have a paper. My parents have it. You know, all my accounts, all my passwords, my everything, songs that I would want at my funeral, like everything.
Yeah.
You know, everything.
Yeah, it's a call, kind of a wake up call.
And
I appreciate
I have to mention this because I'm hoping I can give it to them. No, never mind. I will give it to them personally. When I found out about all this, I went to the jewelry store and I bought each of my kids a ring, a really nice ring. And I said, well, something happens to me, at least, you know, they have something from me that I wanted them to have, right? So I'm holding on to it until they're bigger, because they're too small right now.
Right.
They're too small to have it. They're going to lose it.
Right. Oh, that's heartwarming. Well, I appreciate you doing this. And I hope we can continue our friendship. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. You can't get rid of me that easily.
I know. So, anyways, thank you again. Big hugs. Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking with me. If I can help out anybody else, I will. So
I know. And I know that. I do know that. So,
yeah.
Anyways, thank you.